Andy with West Valley 411. In this segment, I'm going to show you how I accidentally got 50% off on a 20-inch brushless Ryobi lawnmower. I was basically in the market because my 20-year-old Black & Decker, which was the CMM 1000 that I've demonstrated in prior segments how to change the battery. I've had it for 20 years, and as you can see, the battery charging system isn't working because I'm going to try to start it. It just never really gets up to speed. So they don't make parts for it anymore. There's a few things like wheels and the bag that you can purchase online, but it's just not something that I think long term is going to work. I did try to charge the battery separately here using a car charger, and it just never seemed to put enough into the battery. So I'm going to take the battery out and see if that'll work. But in the meantime, what I did at Home Depot was just happened to come upon this 50% off lawnmower. Was $280, got it for $140. As you can imagine, when I got it home, I figured that the battery would not work. And I'll show you over here on the charger, which came with the lawnmower, that when you try to charge it, it goes into this red and green blinking mode. And on the side here, right here, I don't know if you can read that, but it says defective. So essentially what I did is I called the company. I gave them the serial number of the battery. There's the serial number of the charger. The battery serial is on the bottom there. And they sent me out a new one. So here's the box. Haven't opened it yet. Let's take it out. Take the old battery off. If I can do that with one hand. Old battery off. New battery on. And let's see what happens. So it's blinking green, which means it's charging. And if you push this little tab right here, well, actually you can see the green lights flashing. It'll give you one of the 4 stages of charge left on the battery. So now let's take a look at the instructions that come with the battery. Essentially, what happened with my lawnmower is that somebody must have purchased it, didn't like it, returned it. Something must have happened to the battery, it got damaged, or they switched it out maliciously and just switched the battery and returned it, and Home Depot just wanted to get rid of it. So I got it 50% off, figuring you know, the battery is half the cost of the lawnmower, and so now I got a brand new battery that's good for apparently 300 to 500 charges. So if it's good for 500 charges and you charge it once a week to mow your lawn and maybe use it in your electric blower or trimmer, so that you just charge the battery fully, then you get 10 years out of it. So that's not bad for 140 bucks. But anyway, what it says here is to obtain the longest possible battery life, remove it from the charger once it's fully charged. And that's something I never had to do with my Black & Decker. I left it on the charger year-round. So that's a little something I'll have to get used to. And then if you need to contact the company, here's the website, and you can get the phone number online. So anyway, I was really pleased with my Black & Decker CMM 1000. Also, a neighbor had another CMM. This one is the 1200, and in the same way, the charging system failed. Let's see if I can start it real quick. Here's the key, and you can can barely hear it charging. So I've got the original charger that came with it. If you have any tips on how I can repair either one of these, or if there's an aftermarket charger that I can install and replace the motherboard that's in there, I'm more than grateful. So this lawnmower I think has pretty good performance. It's really light, and obviously the battery is quite a bit smaller than the battery in the Black & Deckers. Let me pop off the top, and as you can see, if you've seen my other posts with the lead acid batteries, they're all sealed, but they're a lot bigger, and they weigh a lot more. So I'm still gonna tinker around with this if I have some time. If you have any thoughts on how I can fix the charging system, please let me know. But anyway, in the meantime, I got a deal on my lawnmower. There's others at the store too, so you could cruise by Home Depot and probably get at least 25% off. And I'm sure you know how this works. You lift up the plastic cover, put in the contact end in, clicks, and you're good to go. So I don't feel like the blade turns at the same RPM or with the same power as the old Black & Decker, but you know, what are you going to do? They don't make those in the Black & Deckers anymore, and changing the battery on the Ryobi is a lot easier. So hopefully the bag will last. The one maybe downside to it, I'll show you in the back here, is once you get the bag off, all they have to hold the bag on are these little rubber plastic kind of supports. So hopefully over time those won't rip out, because if they do, then that lawnmower bag's not going to be able to stay on. So anyway, please post any comments. Appreciate it as always, and happy lawn mowing. Bye-bye.